Outdoor ceremonies in Russian schools are cancelled. Parents must pick up their children from school in 2.5 hours. They are forbidden to gather in the schoolyard. All this is for safety reasons. Such notices were sent to parents of students of Moscow educational institutions. Also, the heads of some schools named hot weather as the reason for the innovations.
All the school assemblies, including the main one for the 1st and 11th grades, will be held indoors. This, I think, will be done in absolutely all schools of our city. Parents will not be present. Maya Bulaeva, director of school in Nekrasovka, from the publication in Deutsche Welle.
Not only in Moscow, but also in Rostov and Bryansk regions, they have decided to move festive celebrations from schoolyards to premises, and in the border districts of the Belgrade region, distance learning has been introduced.
According to Vyacheslav Gladkov, governor of the Belgorod region, in a 20-kilometer zone in the region's border municipalities, all schools will work remotely. The rest of the schools will work in the offline and combined formats according to the results of the decisions made by the school administrations together with parents, from Deutsche Welle publication.
The day before, Russian education minister announced that 114 schools in Kursk region had switched to the distance learning format. According to him, 14,000 school children have left the border districts of Kursk region in recent months. However, Putin does not see this as a problem. For him, the main thing is to occupy Ukrainian territories. At the propaganda class called Talking About Important Things in Kyzyl, he said that despite the operation of the Ukrainian armed forces in Kursk region, Russia will not give up its offensive in Donbass. The rhetoric of the dictator is also in line with the Russian school curriculum. War propaganda has appeared even where it was not expected. Moral math and spiritual sambo are the regime's new innovations.
The mathematics program for junior grades states that its learning outcomes are achieved in accordance with traditional Russian socio-cultural, spiritual and moral values. The manual for the music course states that the key point is compiling the program is the selection of repertoire that corresponds to the system of traditional Russian values. From a publication on the Telegram channel, we can explain.
Social studies lessons in Russian schools have long ago turned into propaganda meetings of Putinists, but now they have decided to implement that in physical education. For example, the Ministry of Education's methodology says, quote, while practicing wrestling, school children should learn to demonstrate a sense of pride in their homeland through the importance of sambo and the exploits of sambists during military operations. Experts believe that the Kremlin is raising a generation with a completely distorted perception of reality.
It is similar to a frequently researched topic about what happened in the education system in Nazi Germany. In fact, there is a study by Columbia University, which I often refer to. In addition to looking at what was going on, there was a study in the late 30s and 40s. They did a survey for 50 years. That they found out, unfortunately, was that those people who were at a very young age were not able to get out of it, and those who were 5, 6, 7 years old couldn't get out for the rest of their lives. For example, they said, yes, Hitler is bad, but he's an effective manager.
Classes with the letter Z in their names have appeared in Russian schools, and instead of life safety classes, a new subject, fundamentals of security and defense of the homeland, will be introduced. The teachers will be demobilized Russian occupants. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Yulia Granovska, UATV News.